Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we're continuing on with our Let's Play. This is episode 83, and in today's episode we are doing another endurance race. However, unlike in the last episode where I said we're doing Laguna Seca, I lied, we're going to do Special Stage Route 5 instead because it's slightly shorter, and yeah, I'd rather do that before I do these two mammoths. So yeah, anyways. The Special Stage Route 5 Endurance is free of restrictions, and we only get 350,000 credits for completing it, which is a little bit strange. Then again, it is a shorter endurance race. Anyway, because it's an endurance race, because it's free of restrictions, we need car. Where are we going to go get car? We're going to go and get a Toyota. More specifically, we are going to go and get the... Not that. Or that. That was in an earlier LP, if anyone wants to see that. We are going to get the official car of Gran Turismo, the Castrol Toms Super at 670 horsepower, 1,150 kilograms of weight. It costs 1 million credits. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. There we go. Right. I've been getting dicked with the prize cars recently. Hopefully on this race I can actually get the prize car I want, otherwise I'm not going to be happy. Anyways, of course, because it's a race car, there is no upgradable bits for it, so we have to just head into the endurance with no upgrades. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Anyways, here we go, and let's get into it. Anyways, we are on track with the Supra, and kind of kind of short gear ratios. It has 6 gears though, so that's fine. Anyways, our cars or opponents in this race are a GT1, a Nissan R390, a Jaguar XJ220, a Toyota GT1, another one, and of course the GT40. I may have said that before because I'm an idiot and didn't realise. Anyways, I've gone with hard tyres on the Supra. Looking at this pack, that probably was not the smartest of moves, but whatever. We'll just stick with it for now. Anyways, this is a 50-lap endurance race. However, thankfully, Special Stage Route 5 is relatively short. So, yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Probably about an hour and a bit. I think that's how long Thunder's video was anyway. So, yeah, that's sort of what I use to gauge how long these endurance races are. And just because... Oh, God, the brakes are not very good on this car. Either that or I'm not very good at driving it. Probably both at once, because A, I'm not very good with cars. Let's go around here. So yeah, anyways, as you can see, this is not going to be long at all, because our first lap out is going to be like a 120 and change. So yeah, not going to be the longest of enduros, but there you go. Anyways, let's break into here. I do like Special Stage Route 5. I will say, not sure if I can do, without being interrupted or told to do something. I'm also kind of surprised I'm being able to do this without being interrupted. Or, yeah, I'm pretty surprised, but luckily it seems like today is interruption free, which is kind of nice. As I said, hopefully I can actually get the stream rolling again later, and then we can do a 3 enduros in one day, which would be pretty awesome, because then after that I've only got 1 more enduro to do. Admittedly, it's the longest enduro in the game, but it's still nevertheless cover car hype. Yes. Wait, it's not the cover car for GT2. What are you on about? It was GT1's cover car, wasn't it? Because GT2 in North America it was a McLaren F1 cover. In Europe, it was literally the menu screen, which is kind of like an engine cover, I think. I'll be sure to check back. Yeah, if I'm going to stream again later on, I expect it... Oh, God, I don't know. Probably between about 6 PM, maybe. I'll probably just take a break for, like, food, maybe. And then that'll be it, hopefully. And then we can... another 2-hour bloody endurance race. Because, yay! Yay, I like spending my life doing endurance races, or at least Gran Turismo would like you to believe. Because but yeah, hopefully I can do that tonight, and then if my internet isn't arsed tomorrow, actually tomorrow, if I do a stream tomorrow, it'll probably be like after 8 PM, which for you American guys is probably like 3 PM, so that's probably fine for you guys. But yeah, I'll probably do that stream later on in the night, just because then, yay, no interruptions whatsoever. And we'll get that done. We may even do some more of GT2. I'll probably cover some of the other stuff. Yeah, I don't know, if I finish... Provided my voice doesn't die in the Rome 2 hours, then we will possibly go ahead and maybe even complete... I mean, how long will the rest of the game take from there? Probably like only an hour or two. Because we've only got the synthesizer, nationals, internationals, and final race. Also, if anyone in chat could leave me suggestions for what they'd actually like to see as the final car in the LP, I'd much appreciate it, because I haven't actually decided yet. I may put a link in Discord to my car planning sheet at some point, just so you can see what cars I sort of haven't figured. I don't know, because I still want to use a car I haven't used before, but I've used essentially all the cars I actually sort of wanted to use now. Or at least when it comes to the RAS cars. Or at least I will do after the endurance races, because, yay. I'm not really sure. I was thinking maybe like an... I don't really do... I don't know. So even the 787B isn't in this game or something, otherwise I'd probably use that. I mean, I'm just trying to think through all of the special cars in this game, what I could actually use. Yeah, I mean... The final event in the game is just the, basically the cars you've beaten throughout the rest of the game anyways. So, it doesn't have to be a hugely fast supercar or anything. What sort of car? Basically race car, I was thinking. But I want to use something, like, kind of special. The problem... I could use a GT1 actually, but... How do you unlock the GT90? I didn't get it in the Seattle Endurance, I got the Escort because I get screwed all the time. And I would love to use the GT90, I honestly would, but... I'm not doing that damn Endurance again, unless... Actually, I could stream the Endurance, but then again I'd probably get an Escort because I am that guy. If I did it again, I would probably just use like the super... I'd find just some super OP car I could put 591 horsepower in. Like a GT40 race car, actually, now to think of it. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't get the GT90. That's like... Bear in mind, right, the GT90 was a car I wanted. If I don't win the car that I want, it's only Seattle. Yeah, but I don't like Seattle. I mean, it's another hour of my life. And I need hours of life for things like fingers. Yeah, I hope I get the prize car that I actually want from this race, otherwise I'm literally just going to flip Kaz's Skylines over. Because, I hope I get the prize car I want, because then I'll have to rethink what I'm using for Rome. Bear in mind, what I'm thinking of using for Rome is kind of underpowered. I will give you a clue, it's British. Actually, both of the cars I'm planning on using are British. One's a prize car in this, and one is a car you can buy from a certain manufacturer, and I don't really want to use that, but I may have to. Another clue is I'm fairly certain that car does actually have an exhaust coming out of its boot lid. Anyways, we are on a lap 6. My tyres are looking pretty darn nice, actually. We may... how many laps... I only did like 1 or 2 pit stops in the XJR 15, so hopefully I can only do like 2. Mazda RX-7... The A-Spec LM Edition, that is a good idea. The issue I've got with the LM Edition is I've already used like 4 Skylines in this LP, so... In before Speed 12... Speed 12... To be honest with you, Speed 12's like one of those cars where it's like, when in doubt, break glass. If I can't think of anything yet, then yeah, probably Speed 12. Probably race modded Speed 12 on simulation tyres, bro. No. But yeah, Speed 12 is a possibility. The only thing I can really think of at the moment is like the 98 GT1, but I'm fairly certain you have to win something to get that, and I'm not sure what you actually have to win. Whatever you have to win, I didn't win it, so... Oh god. At least I'll have a lot of money, because after the endurance races I'll probably just go through my garage and sell all the stuff I don't need again. Because I need as much space as possible for the Nationals, because I'm probably going to use like 3 cars in each episode for the Nationals. Because there's still so many cars I want to use for this game. and yeah, that's the best way I can think of doing it. That's the reason I wanted to do GT2 before GT1, is because I love the car list of this game. It is amazing. There's so many cars that are like unique to every other racing game, and that's like the thing I've tried to do with this LP, is I've tried to use as many unique and interesting cars that just don't appear anywhere else. Just because I think that's the best way to sort of do this game. Like, I could roll through the game with the R34 and go, eh, but I just sort of want to use all the unique and interesting vehicles, because I'm never going to get a chance to use them in any other game, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to use like a Mazda 323 GTR and all the rest of it in some other games, they just don't appear. Same with the Prototype Speed 12, which, oh god, that Speed 12, to be honest with you, Rhino, that Speed 12 is actually kind of tempting. I was thinking of maybe doing an Enduro with that, but I don't think I'm man enough for it. And before I use that on Rome, because what does the Speed 12 actually handle like when it's on like normal tyres? Is it just garbage? And when I say normal, I mean the racing mediums. Because that's actually, yeah, Speed 12. Do I want to be tempted by the Speed 12? I don't know. Either way, we're almost 10 minutes into this Enduro, and as you can see, A, I'm already winning. B, I am winning by quite a sizable margin. C, we are already 8 laps strong on this. We're coming up to the 9th lap, actually. So, predictions for this. Yeah, I still say an hour, maybe an hour and change, but it's looking good so far. This Castrol Supra is pretty darn nice to drive. As much as my driving is a little bit all over the place at the moment, it's still pretty damn nice to drive, and I really like it. Any other ideas for cars? Like, I don't want to shoot down everyone's ideas, because it's like, back in 5 minutes. Yeah, no problem, buddy, take your time. Stream is something. Do not prioritise stream over food, like I'm doing at the moment. Because I'd kind of like pizza, but I can't bother to go downstairs and cook it. Anyways, we are 11 minutes deep in this in a second. Yeah, I don't know, maybe like the 98 GT1 or Speed 12. I would use the Escudo, but I've used the Escudo twice already, so... And maybe the Espace F1, but again, same issue, I've used it once before. And the GT1 road car, actually, come to think of it, because the GT1 road car is pretty insane. If you stick Stage 4 Turbo in that, you get basically 1,000 horsepower GT1. Pizza, yes, pizza. I want some pizza. I had pizza yesterday, but I want more pizza, because I can cook pizza, unlike anything else. It's those really nice Chicago town pizzas as well, with like tomato in the crusts, and they're like got really nice floury base to them. They are amazing. They're on offer at Tesco's, because Tesco's is apparently a meme or something, I don't know. Supra, why are you so nice to drive? I will say the Supra is miles better than that Skyline I just finished using. Or for you guys watching on YouTube, the car that I used earlier today. There's 5 people watching the stream. That's cool. I mean, for a first time stream, that's pretty amazing. Of course, I've got to thank Thunder for posting the link in the Discord, but still, I'm really happy with the way these streams have turned out. I wish I could do them more often. It's just, again, I just can't trust my internet enough to really make them a regular thing. To be honest with you, if I'd play through the arcade mode, I might just do that in one big stream video. That might be a possibility. Anyways, here we go through there. So anyways, of course, Castrol Supra, this is the, I would say, signature car of Gran Turismo, racing on the signature track of Gran Turismo, racing in the sort of signature thing Gran Turismo is known for, which is, of course, the endurance races. I know Rhino likes them, but there. I don't like any race that's over 2 laps long. And these are more than 2 laps long. I wonder how big the stream delay is. I'm actually just watching it right now. Okay, so it's about 20 seconds, I think, which, to be honest with you, isn't too bad. Tyres are yellow, but they're not too bad, which is nice. Oh god, the understeer. The understeeriness. Understeer. I kind of want to stretch these tyres for as long as possible, but at the same time it's like, yeah, they are really starting to go. Also, we're just about to get behind someone. I'm kind of curious to see what AI car. Bear in mind, like, as soon as I saw the competition, I was like, oh god, this is not going to end well. But to be honest with you, the competition has been, like, nothing since I've been in here, so... Kind of surprised another Supra didn't show up. Anyways, what's this down this straight? Yeah. Lap times are dwindling, but then again, so is my tyres, so I guess that kind of makes sense for that. Right, we are 14.5 minutes in. We are on lap 12 of 50. Again, time predictions would be an hour-ish. Maybe even less than an hour, provided, like, because this car is pretty darn good. There we go. Through there. Oh god, I'm gonna be so angry if I don't get the price car that I want. Like, oh god. And the worst bit... Okay, sure. The worst bit about that as well is I will get the wrong price car, because I'm thinking... Is it an Evo 6 that you get from this thing? Because I don't want another rally car. I don't need another rally car Gran Turismo. Okay. I can't say I'm warming the tyres up because the tyres are almost orange. Shall we pit stop? That's the question. 24... 36... So 3 pit stops. 3 pit stops in 50 laps. That seems pretty reasonable to me. I'm going to try and go for like a 1:13 around here, I think. Again, like, my predictions for last time didn't particularly pan out well. I couldn't get under a 1:50, but I definitely think I should be able to do a 1:13. I really like the pit lane on Special Stage Route 5. It's pretty awesome. Also, I believe I went into this at one point because I was thinking it was another place. Also, I've just realised this really... Going through this pit lane kind of reminds me of the Toyota pods from GT Concept. Those things are amazing. I just hope I can get my PS2 to finally work with the Elgato. To be fair, I might test it tonight, because then at least I will have technical people who will know what's going on, which will be nice. I might just need some new RGB cables, to be honest with you, because mine are not in... Well, I don't know, they've been around for like 13 years, so... Maybe that's the issue. I mean, the footage does appear kind of grainy on my TV normally, but I just assumed that was something that was a thing. I can technically record PS2 because I have a HDMI to, or an upscaler thing to 1080p, but it doesn't work particularly well, especially for GT2. It makes it... The Speed 12 looks quite good to use in this game. Yes, granted, the Speed 12 is quick. The Speed 12, though, has no high handling, like, whatsoever. There's an empty box video where he tries to use simulation tyres on it, and it just does not end well. Admittedly, if I'm going to use it for the final race in the game, like, I'm kind of thinking for endurance race, I might use the Speed 12, but for actual... If I don't win the correct car from this, which, let's be honest, knowing my luck, it's, yeah. But the Speed 12, it's a quick car, like, in a straight line. It's ludicrously quick. The issue it's got is just it has not got the grip to really compete with other vehicles, which is a bit of a shame. But, I mean, if I'm using it in the last championship, I'll probably stick Super Softs on it, so, I'm just kind of bummed out that the last car in this LP is probably not going to be a particularly exciting car, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to do the thing. The fingers. The fingers. The finder's fingers. Sounds like a good challenge for the last race in the game. Yeah, but I don't like challenge. Hence why I used a 1,000 horsepower Toyota GT1 to race against Honda Civics. Oh, lordy lord. And then a Renault Espace F1 because that car is amazing. I mean... Yeah, I don't know, Speed 12 is a possibility. I haven't actually used it in this LP either, which is something which kind of attracts me towards it. when I say I haven't used it, I've used it for the thing. You know, you guys know about the thing, right? If anyone knows about GT2, they know about the thing with the red rock and the car and the cell. I was about to say my tyres have stayed in good nick, but then I remember, oh yeah, I pitted on the last lap. Also, I didn't go for a hot lap. I'm going to go for a hot lap. Let's see how well this goes. I'm not going to look at stream chat. Although, to be fair, that's not... Tell a lie, I'm looking at stream chat. That's not good. Stretch. There we go, through there. To be fair, Rhino, I assume you're going to be redoing GT2 at some point. Admittedly, I don't think GT2 has actually been copyright struck from you yet. I know GT1's the first to get redone, I believe, because GT1 was... To be fair, I don't actually mind the GT1 videos. They're just like, oh god, the quality has increased lots. Although you definitely have to use the old intro, because, oh my god, that intro is amazing. With Moon over the castle. Because I kind of like it. Supra. The Supra. I can't think of a name for this. I don't know. I'll probably call it how... Actually, what should I name the last episode? I don't know. See, this is the thing. I focus so much on like what I'm going to call certain things. Also, doesn't YouTube have an issue where after a few hours, like the stream stops working? I know Fail Race had that issue, but that was like when YouTube gaming wasn't a thing. I hope they've improved it now. Otherwise, we are going to have some issue. Issue will happen. There we go. Through there. Nicely. Oh, God. There we go. Through there. Bunch of STI billboards. The best sort. What is the other car that you can get from that Grand Valley Endurance? I can't actually remember what it is. From what I remember, it's not very good, or I'm not very interested in it, so I guess the Subaru isn't too bad. I mean, what could it be? I don't really know. I just thought another car potentially for the end race, or even maybe an endurance race, might be the S2000 GT1, because that car's kind of interesting. It also has a good amount of power, and it's an S2000, which... S2000s in this game are overpowered. I haven't seen it on the recent live stream. 8 hours has been perfectly fine. Okay, that's good then, because I remember they used to have issues where it like destabilized after 2 hours, which was... Issue. Issue is a good way to explain it. Also, I don't know which model of Supra, Castrol Supra this is. I assume it's the 97. I should have really looked. It's either the 97 or the 98. I don't... There is a difference between all the different versions of the Castrol Supra from what I remember. But, yeah. There we go through there. There we go. GT40. 40 GT. Oh, that was the car. Really? That was the car that I was supposed to lap? Isn't that supposed to be the meme overpowered car? Why is it not winning? Or have I already passed someone and just not realised? Probably that. Because I am a dingus. Oh. God. I'm still not sure whether I should end the stream after this Enduro or maybe play, I don't know, some game, perhaps. Because if my PS3 is plugged in, I may as well use it, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna... Because the Elgato kind of like does something when you switch to PS3. And that makes it kinda... Yeah. It messes with the recording on my end, but I don't know if it's going to mess with the stream, perhaps. It might do, I don't know. Whew, I'm really tired. I could do with some coffee. I might go get some mid-endurance, perhaps. Yes, right, here we go, through here. Also, I really need to reopen the Discord tab. I shut it down for some reason. Discord. This is number 36. I saw someone post number 37 earlier. I assume that was a joke based on the Supra. In which case, I'm sorry I didn't get it. I'm not observant enough. I'm too dumb. Also, I actually didn't realise this was a Tom Supra. I thought it was just a Toyota RAS car, but apparently no. Oh, hey, Mumbling Teen. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to stream. I'm driving I'm basically in the most Gran Turismo race you can ever get. It's a Castrol Supra on Special Stage Route 5 in an endurance race, racing against the GT40 race car, which admittedly I lapped a minute ago. I don't think you could get any more Gran Turismo if you tried. Unless, of course, it was a Skyline, but... I mean, I don't know, what's more iconic, Castrol Supra or an R34 Skyline when it comes to Gran Turismo? Someone tell me, I'm curious. Mind you, the R34 was not in the first Gran Turismo, so... It doesn't matter what car Gran Turismo keep putting on the cover, people always just remember the Castrol Supra. Like, I can't even remember what car was on the cover of GT5. What car was on the cover of GT5? I know on my copy it's that GTR which they've been trying to push my throat. Yeah, Castrol Supra, probably. Ah, it's good that you're good. Everything is good. To be honest with you, your stream is working, which is honestly surprising me, and more people have turned up to stream than I was really expecting them to, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy at the moment, which is awesome. That hasn't... Yeah, anyways. Headlight covers on Supra. Supra has headlight covers. This is the only time I approve of racing a Supra, if you kind of make it look like this. Or like my one on Juice 2. Because my Supra on Juice 2 is amazing. I really like it. I forgot what this... What is this stream called? Can someone tell me the stream title? Because I've actually completely forgotten what I've called it. I've called it something. It's not what it was originally called, because I remember... the stream was actually called Forza Horizon 2, because it's been that long since I've actually done that fingers. With the fingers. Anyways, I shall be back in about 2 minutes. Streaming because streaming. Oh yes, I remember. Meme title. Anyways, I'm going to get around this corner and now I shall just... Actually, I don't know. Maybe. We shall see. Maybe, maybe not. There is car. Car is car. That actually could be a GT1 ahead of us. I'm not too sure. As I barrel into a corner because I cannot drive car. Car cannot drive me. I'm not drive. / drive. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, I didn't even realise we're on lap 20. Jeez. Okay. This might actually... Again, I'm still saying an hour and change. You guys can make your own mind up on how long you think this Enduro is going to last. Oh god. There we go. I am having fun with this. I'm racing because racing. I am driving Castrol Supra because Castrol Supra. I am doing Gran Turismo because Gran Turismo 2 is the best game of all time. Simple as. Nah, I mean, I know people have different opinions. I know a lot of people seem to like Gran Turismo 3. I've never really understood that. I mean, GT3 is okay. I like it. I just think GT4 and GT2 were better games because more content. And also, GT3 apparently makes you do a 10-lap race around test course with a Vitz or a Yaris, depending on what version of the game you get. So, yeah, that's a fun thing that it does because it does it. I'm trying to chase off this GT1, but I'm just crashing, constantly crashing. I don't need a pit stop yet. When did I say I was going to pit? 20... I guess anywhere beyond lap 25 will be fine to pit, because that will be our second to last pit stop of the race. And I'm going to do one more at like lap 37, and then... Yeah. I think it's the Stereophonics song in the background for this endurance. At least it is not as unlucky as when Thunder decided to get Super Bomb Bomb for 2 hours. Admittedly, I don't mind Super Bomb Bomb because the baseline is nice, but yeah, that was a thing that happened. Also, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. yeah, this has been a long stream. It's been a fun stream though. I hope everyone's had a good time and enjoyed themselves and all the rest of it. I certainly have. I'm just happy my internet's holding up enough to where I can stream cars and race and stuff. Apparently I could actually stream more often as well, so I'll probably speed test every few days, and provided I can actually stream. I don't want to set a schedule in place or anything because my internet's too random, and also my actual IRL schedule is random, but yeah, I mean, I'd totally like to make this more regular occurrence. I'd probably do it on YouTube just because, again, I'm not a huge fan of Twitch. Don't get me wrong, I like streams on Twitch, but I don't actually like watching the streams on Twitch. I would much rather watch them on the YouTubes. And this is where my audience is, that's why all you guys are here, which is awesome. I would be curious to see what actually has more of a viewer base, though, Twitch or YouTube. I assume because, I mean, Twitch probably has the more people who watch streams, because obviously, but, I mean, depends what sort of exposure you get on Twitch. I mean, how good is it towards content creators who aren't just random partnered people? Also, Gran Turismo seems to perform really well no matter where you stream it. For some reason, people seem to really like this game series. And don't get me wrong, I like it too. Not so much the modern games, but this game certainly. Anyways, we are coming up to the half an hour mark. We are at 20, almost 24 laps, so I'll just say 24 laps. Yeah, we're doing well, and thankfully the Supra is spun. Excellent. Of course I finally went to spin this bloody thing. But yeah, it's been going relatively well, other than spin, because spin, the walls basically eat you in GT2, which is lovely. No, the delay seems to have gone down a bit. I have no idea what happens when it comes to delays and so on, when it comes to the strems, but yeah. Oh, lordy lord. We are pitting on this lap, don't worry. We are definitely pitting on this lap, judging by the recent quality of my driving. Right. Through here, around here, there we go. Time it just nice and right, and there we go. We are round and round and round and round. We're actually coming up to the back of another AI car, and to be honest with you, I think this might be one of those races where I actually don't end up lapping everyone, because there is a decent amount of good cars in this race. I mean, I know I've got a lap on the GT40. I know I've got a lap on the GT40, and I believe I passed the GT1, although he may be coming past when I dive into the pits, so yeah, that's fun. Over the curbs, over there. Right, we are definitely diving into the pit lane. God damn it, I'm crashing the car into many things, because as soon as these back tyres wear out, this literally becomes a DK car, which is not something that I particularly want. So I'm just going to dive into the pit lane. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's us open up Discord again, because I don't need my... Actually, I'm going to keep my document open, but... There we go. Ludo's internet isn't very good. Okay. There we go. Discord's opened up again. Internet's just a random thing. Internet decides to just internet. Although, to be fair, with 14 down and 0.8 up, that's actually better than my old internet. Because my old internet was... I think we got like 1 down and 0.5 up. Hence why none of my older videos are longer than like 10 minutes, because I just can't upload them. To be fair, I'm kind of curious to see how my internet's going to take to the 2-hour endurance races, but that's a question we'll answer at some point. Oh hey, GT40, I'm not sure if... Oh wait, no, that's an R390. I'm dumb. Bye bye R390. Wrong race car. I prefer the 97, to be honest with you. The black and red is nicer than the blue. It's kind of like blue, lavender, purple sort of kind of fingers. It has a red spoiler on the back of it, which is certainly something. Alright, there we go, through there, through there. There we go, right. I like how oh wait, I pitted on that lap, that's why. Yeah, I mean, even when I'm spinning out, the lap times still aren't bad. I mean, this is now halfway, 33 minutes, so judging by that logic, we will be 1 hour 6 minutes for this Enduro. Which is alright, I guess. I mean, that's provided I actually don't spin the car out and get some really decently quick laps, which, to be honest with you, I'm going to try and go for now. I kind of wish I went for the mediums, because, honestly, I think for future endurance races, I'm just going to take the softs, because it looks like the actual tyre compounds really do not matter, like, at all. Like, I swear there is no actual, like, noticeable difference between the hard, the mediums, and the softs. So I'm probably just going to run softs. I would run super softs, but I actually think the super softs might make a difference. I would assume they may. Looking at chart, not looking at the road. Just, at least I don't stream my daily drive, otherwise that would be an issue. But anyways, Supra. I have a big Supra. So if those things on the back of that GTR weren't exhausts, then why has it got 2 fuel, unless it's got 2 fuel tanks, or maybe it's so 2 people can fill it up at once? Perhaps, I mean, I guess that would be kind of awkward to do, but it's the only reason I can really see them having 2 things on there. Okay, anyways, back into endurance harassing time. Our tyres are still looking very good. My driving is not looking so good, unfortunately, which is a bit of a damn shame, but what are you gonna do? It's a bit of a damn shame. Yes, Shane McMahon. Wrong song. That's like the only wrestling song that actually comes to mind is just Cena's theme, because yes. Anyways, so yeah, luckily after this endurance only 2 more to go, and then I can finally go back to doing semi-normal racing on GT2, and I will be sane once again, which will be nice. To be honest with you, actually, once this Enduro is gone, I've done 3 1-hour ones and 2, so technically I'm not that much over halfway, but I will be about halfway to, no, sorry, well, like 2/3 of the way to completing all the Enduros, which is very, very nice. And that's of course something which I should be very, very proud of. I literally could not set another quick lap now, unfortunately, which is a shame. I'm going to try and go for a quick-ish lap. There we go. Again, we've still got 6 people watching. I'm kind of amazed people are actually interested in watching me stream a 17-year-old game, but there you go. That's just the way YouTube works sometimes. Or is it 16 years old? Well, it's 16-year-old at the moment. It'll be 17-year-old by the end of the year. Depends on who you ask. Some people say this game came out in 2000. I'm telling you it came out in 1999, because it kind of did. It's like with Gran Turismo 1. Some people say that's 98. I personally would say it's 97, because that's what YouTube Gaming says it is. I believe that could have been the Japan release date, maybe even... Actually, no. I would assume America got the game before Europe did, because that's just the way these things seem to work. Unfortunately, I'm not... Oh, wait. There you go, well, 1:13.9. That's probably the best lap time I'm going to get, but there you go. To be honest with you, it kind of bums me out, the fact that Forza these days releases a few days late in Europe for whatever reason. I do not understand why. I'm kind of hoping there's no Ultimate Edition bollocks this year, where they'd like do early access, because I'm not paying another £80 for that. I'd rather just buy the base game, but at the same time, it'll probably come with some nice DLC and stuff, so... I'd also really like a physical copy, because I prefer physical copies of games over digital. It's just something I like, to be honest with you. I like having the game sort of with me instead of just randomly on my Xbox, because of course that means you can trade them in, unlike Project Cars, which I... I'm not going to say too many bad things about Project Cars, because I'm sure some people like it, but no. Just no. You are wrong if you like that game. I'm just saying. Anyways, we are coming around corner. I am cornering, cause cornering. Oh, God. Alright. There we go. There is stuff in Discord I shall read once. Oh, hey XJ220. How you doing, buddy? That's another car I'd kind of like to use for the end of the game, but the XJ220 is sort of in other gams, so maybe not. Also, I used a kind of similar car in the last endurance race, so... Well, the second to last endurance race, because of course you guys just watched the last endurance race. You watched the Nissan Skyline endurance. I do have to admit, I don't think doing these endurance back-to-back was good, because I have literally no air anymore. I am completely out. Nothing's really going on in the chat either, so I am, yeah. XJ220, bye-bye. I'm gonna quickly read what's in Discord, actually. Okay, we're back. Right. Time for win. I'm going to go for the win on this particular one. There is issues with oversteer because it's a Supra, it's a drift-do car. Drift-do car is best-do car. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still tempted to stream something after this. It'll probably be a different game. I may also sort of split the stream off and just start another one just for the sake of YouTube uploading it on its own, because that'd be kind of cool. Probably archive it or something, because I don't know, I might play a silly PS1 game or something if you guys fancy sticking with me for that, or we could play some Xbox or something. I don't really know. Whatever you guys want to see, just tell me and I'll may or may not do it. I'll have to see. Because ultimately I can't really... The problem is I'm streaming off the Elgato and I can't really make, like... I don't know, I can't really do any of the thumbnails or editing while live streaming, and I'd rather sort of not just like waste the opportunity to stream, so I would rather just sort of... Yeah. Hold up, I've just seen a new thing pop up. 2 seconds. Oh, more memes. Never mind. Anyways, carrying on. Right, let's go through here. Let's smash into here. I like how the trees clip through the barrier. It's great. It really is amazing. The graphics, the graphic integrity of the PlayStation 2. To be honest with you, this game actually doesn't look too bad, you know. Sure, again, I've said it before, compared to modern games, then I guess it doesn't have all of the pixels and so on. But, I mean, as far as, like, just... You know what this car is. Let's just put it that way. Like, there was some games, like, way back when, where the cars were literally just 3 boxes. Well, as, you know, now you can actually tell, like, oh, hey, this is a Cashful Supra. You can even see most of the sponsorship decals on it, so, yeah, I mean, I guess it's... Obviously, it doesn't look as good as a modern game would, but it's a 17-year-old game, basically. I mean, would you really expect it to look nearly that good? Oh, there we go. Through here, I'm smashing into Dingus. God damn it. Right, there we go. Through here, I have spun the car. I'm not... when's the next pit stop? Lap 37 is one I'm aiming for my next pit stop. Stream has died. Not actually died, but like as far as people, because people have other things to do. I've been streaming now for 3 hours and a quarter, so I guess, you know, people got other things to do, and that's fair enough. I don't particularly mind it, you know, obviously, because the stream is just sort of there as a nice little distraction. To be honest with you, I could have done this Enduro on my own, really, but, you know, I mean, what's the point of that? I may as well just have some fun with it. involve the stream. Could have done the Laguna 200 miles. I'm kind of thankful now that I kind of didn't. Again, hopefully my internet is good for tomorrow, because if it's good for tomorrow, then I will totally stream the other 2 endurances tomorrow, maybe like 4 hours of that. Again, that would probably be later on. I mean, then again, I don't really know, because like I like doing other things later on. Usually, at the moment, I just sort of like wrap up video production at about 7-8 PM, and then I'll just go and chill with the guys in Discord. So that's the usual thing at the moment. I do try and stay on top of the uploads. Obviously, I'm really happy with how today's turned out, because it actually means that's 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I'm actually should be covered until like the 8th of May now, as far as recording and stuff, which means, you know, I can actually take my time a little bit with the other 2 endurance races. You know, it's not one of those where, like, with the Grand Valley one, it almost felt a little bit like I was basically just forcing it, but the fact that I had, you know, guys in stream and stuff, it really helped me out, so, yeah. Like I said, the only thing I can think of with the stream is, of course, you know, people may just see the stream and be like, oh, you know, what's the point of watching the episode? But, I mean, and that's the thing. I'm obviously looking at chat for some reason. I don't know why I'm looking at chat, because chat is doing nothing right now. Chat is just dead, which is fair enough. Oh god, I have slide now. Yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly the greatest time to stream. I mean, I am what? It's about 5 o'clock over here, so it'll be about midday for everyone else, and midday is usually when other people have other things to do, so that's fair enough. I mean, yeah. But if you're watching this and you was in the stream, then thank you very much for being in stream, because it's absolutely awesome that you guys can sort of see this. You get a sneak preview into the bells of recording as well, I guess, which is something at least I used to kind of appreciate when it came to stuff is like when people were actually streaming. I could actually see a little bit behind the scenes, which is very, very nice when you can actually do that. And also, of course, if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave them and I can answer them while I'm in stream, and you can watch a video game and we can play video games together, and yay, stuff. Anyways, we are 46 minutes into this. We are on a lap 35 of 50, which is cool. That's cool. We got 15 laps left to go in this endurance race. Castrol Super, a pretty darn good car, to be perfectly honest with you. It's just kind of controllable. I mean, admittedly, when the tyres get shredded, the tyres get shredded. As in, like, this thing, as you can see there, turns into ultimate drift missile, but I mean, when it's got fresh rubber on it, as it will do in at least 2 laps time, because I'm going to pit probably on lap 37, and then I will have sort of 12 laps to just do, because that'll be the final pit stop of the race, and then yay, endurance race will be over. Also, hi to the other person watching. Hope you're enjoying it, buddy. Alright, there we go. Down to 3rd gear. I'm trying to hot lap it almost, but I really can't hot lap it when my tyres are just utterly deaded. Like, they just are not having fun at the moment when it comes to the tyres, which is what it is. Oh god, right. I also apologise if my throat sounds a little weird. To be honest with you, I think taking that break probably wasn't a good idea. A, because, you know, that took quite a while. And B, it's probably, actually, like, taking a break from it's probably just made my voice even worse. Which is not a good thing when you're a commentator. No, not that sort of commentator. I'm not Leafy. I'm not going to start doing those videos. I haven't really got the right personality for those sorts of videos. I mean, I probably could. I mean, hell, they're popular on YouTube. I may as well, because, you know. But, I'd rather just make content, like good content that people on my channel actually watch, rather than try and cater to a million other random people who probably don't even care. Anyways, we're off into the pit lane, because we are into pit. We've been streaming now for 3 hours and 21 minutes. How long have I been recording this LP episode for? 1 hour and 30. It doesn't really matter how long I've been recording it for, because to be honest with you, most of it's getting cut out anyway. Because I had a big break on lap 30 and a small one on 27, so yeah. To be fair, the Grand Value one, I won't actually have to edit much of that out, because I apparently had a break on lap 4, 14 and 42. So that is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Ugh, I'm kind of out of things to say though. Right, okay, Special Stage Route 5. This is what I think a city track is done right. You know, Seattle and Long Beach, they have those really sharp turns. This is sort of more fast flowing. I assume this is part, like highways and stuff. But yeah, it's a really nice fast flowing course. There is this one turn which I've never liked this turn, to be honest with you, because I think it's, I don't know, I just never seem to do well on that turn. But overall, I really like Special Stage Route 5. It is a cool track. I mean, I believe this was one of the first the first games to really, or GT1, sorry, was probably one of the first PS1 games, racing-wise, to dabble with nighttime racing. Anyways, 2 seconds. Yeah, there's many different cars people want. There's one vote for the Cosmo, one for the S2000, one for the Charger Daytona. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine doing all 3 of those cars, but you've got to be decisive on one. I mean, come on. The worst bit about it is no one's voted for the Grand National, and that's a car I really like and really wanted to put round, because I could write an interesting script about the Grand National. Although, to be fair, I mean, that's the reason I picked those vehicles, is just because I know I can write interesting-ish things about them. Because they've all got a bit of history behind them. The Daytona. Okay, anyways, we are 50.5 minutes through this. We are on lap 38 of 50. Going pretty well so far, other than my stupid driving kind of cocking up a little bit. Anyways, I just remembered we are on good tyres now. We actually can kind of hot lap. Oh, unless I do that, in which case we can't hot lap, because I am an idiot. I am an idiot. Yes, that's our me. I am our idiot. Right, there we go. There we go, there we go. On the brakes, right. This lap is crap. However, the next lap, I will hot lap this little Castrol. And yes, we will finish this endurance. Like I said, no more breaks from this point on. I am finishing this bastard endurance if it kills me. Right, here we go. Let's go for a nice hot lap now. There we go. Through there, nicely. Okay. Right. Oh, Christ, in a bicycle. Christ in a bicycle. Christ on a bicycle. Yes, there you go. That's what I was actually supposed to say. So anyways, the Castrol Supra GT. What do I actually think of this car? Like, what's my actual opinions on it? I really like this car. I think it, again, is a car iconic to Gran Turismo. And I don't think it's just that, it's the fact that the livery and everything about this car is amazing. Like, it looks great, it's got a Castrol livery on it. It's the lead car, essentially, in Gran Turismo, because no one will ever believe that damn GTR that you're trying to constantly throw down our throats, Kaz. No, that's not the car. Yes, we know you raced it at Nürburgring. No one cares about that damn GTR. We all care about the Castrol Supra. Yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of represents the time where Gran Turismo was sort of better, because it didn't take itself ridiculously seriously. Like, don't get me wrong, it still had that real driving simulator gimmick, but like, it didn't actively try to be ridiculously simulatory like it is nowadays. I mean, that's the thing as well. I remember some guy, and this is no joke, I think he posted this in the comment section, he says, if you don't like the way cars drive in Gran Turismo, you don't like to drive cars in real life. And it's like, well, no, because let's be pretty frank here. I like the Forza franchise. I would like to think the handling is somewhat realistic, because I've never driven a car that actually exists in Forza, so I can't really tell you. What I can tell you is that driving a real-life car is nothing like driving a car on Forza or Gran Turismo. It doesn't matter what game you decide to play. If you want to play Forza, that's cool. If you want to play Gran Turismo, that's cool. If you want to have your opinion on either one of those franchises, it's fine. I mean, jeez. It just really saddens me, the fact that they, you know, people go, oh, let's compare Gran Turismo to... it's just something we always seem to do. It's like, oh, Gran Turismo 2 and Forza, they're... Oh, sorry, Gran Turismo and Forza, they're really similar. Let's compare the two. It's like, no, these games are not comparable. Forza does basically the opposite to everything Gran Turismo does. And that's just, you know... It's just the way it is. And... I mean, chances are, actually no, because I mean I like both. I like Gran Turismo, I like Forza. You want my personal beef on it? Right, here's the thing. Gran Turismo, the older games are much better. However, the newer Forza games are, at least in my opinion, slightly better than the Gran Turismo games. Now, you can explain your opinion, that's fine, but that's just mine. Okay. I have to admit, I am one of those people who's disappointed by GT5. The reason I was disappointed by GT5 is because I had waited for that game for a long time, and really just, I was expecting kind of more of it, so yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that, I'm not going to get into fanboy wars or anything, but it's just a shame. You know, people are just like, oh, these two things are kind of similar, therefore they must be compared. It's like, no, you like what you like, other guys like what they like, it's fine. Anyways, dodging the negativity, we are 55 minutes in, we are on lap 42 of 50. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 34 minutes, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, this has been a really awesome day, actually. I'm super happy, although I've said that already. So yeah, there's not really much more for me to say in this thing, because I've said everything I really need to say about this car, this track. I like it. Oh, we're lapping a GT1. Did we already lap the GT1? I don't actually remember. I do have to admit, out of... Excellent. IR's best driver in all of EU's Mert. I do have to admit, this has probably been the closest endurance of all the endurances. Now, admittedly, it hasn't actually been nearly as close as I was expecting it to be. However, what I mean by as close, like the closest I was expecting it to be, is because, like, I'm fairly certain there's some vehicles in this race we haven't lapped yet. Although, to be fair, I was kind of surprised at Grand Valley. I can't remember what car it was, but we had only lapped it once, which was kind of surprising. We'd only lapped the Viper 6 times. I thought we'd lapped the Viper way more than that, but no, apparently we did not, so whatever. It is what it is. And what it is 7 more laps to go. And it's 57 minutes in a minute for total time. There we go. There we go through there, kind of drifted. Oh, bollocks. I really wanted to keep hold of that car, but nope, apparently my Castrol Supra had other ideas. It was like, no, I'm going to spin out because I'm a spinneroo. I'm a spinny car. My car is spinny. Yes. Anyways, let's go down here. Let's go on the brakes. Let's do. La di da di da. La di la di la. Right. Around this corner. To be fair, that was actually kind of a nice corner. I think our best lap of the race will probably stand now. 1:13.913. That's still a pretty quick time, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, that is not something we should be shy of, but it still is the thing. I believe I'm not going to be able to trounce that time. I will give it a go. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll give it a go, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do the things. There we go, around there. 58 minutes in, and I am, I don't know, Supra's okay. I kind of wish it was a few less laps just because, endurance races. To be honest with you, this is probably going to be my last race on GC2 for tonight. I was kind of planning on maybe doing the other endurances later, but to be honest with you, I think what I might do is just leave them for tomorrow. I've spun the car. Also, I'm sorry, guy, in watching the stream at the moment. I'm just gonna do a little thing here. Okay, there we go. Anyways, right. We are almost an hour in. To be honest with you, I could have probably finished this in under an hour. It's just my driving has kind of let me down a little bit, as it kind of always does, because I cannot drive a car. I'm bad at car. Anyways, 59 minutes, lap 45 is coming up. 5 more laps to go in this endurance race. Prediction for the time is 1 hour and less than 10 minutes, I am going to say. Overall, this has been one of the shorter, I guess more enjoyable endurance races, just because it's on a track I kind of like. Admittedly, Trial Mountain's still my favourite endurance, and to be perfectly honest with you, that still probably stands. When I say Trial Mountain's my favourite, Trial Mountain is like my favourite when it comes to endurance races. I think my favourite, like so far as in video wise, is or like actual fun rides, probably the Grand Valley Speedway, just because the guys in stream really helped out on that one. So yeah, thank you anyone who showed up to watch the Grand Valley Speedway, and even the Special Stage Route 5. Anyone who's turned up to the stream today, I want to thank you all very, very, very much. It really means a lot. Like, you guys are actually, I mean, some of you guys, hell, were interested in me for over 2 hours. Like, I can't even stand myself for more than 10 minutes, so however you guys managed to survive me for 2 hours is unbelievable. So yeah, thank you very much for watching some streams. Admittedly, the stream is not over. The stream is going to be over after this endurance race, because I need a break. You guys, well, to be honest with you, I think most of you guys are probably gone by now, just because it's like, yeah. To be honest with you, I feel kind of bad about this endurance race, just because I had to take so many breaks and so on. You guys on the video probably won't see them. But I just, yeah, house got active again. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of one of the drawbacks of streaming at about 5 o'clock, but, I mean, it is what it is. I think after this endurance, I'm probably going to get pizza and just chill for a little bit, maybe do the editing. I think I might do the editing tonight, to be honest with you. These are going to be real hard to edit, just because I've only got what I've written down in my notepad. I think I've had a few more like pauses and stuff like that I just didn't write down, but I really, you know, I am one of those editors that will scan through, you know, I know which bits I've got to chop off. I've got to chop off little bits of the intro, the black screens, so on. However, I sort of, whenever I have a break and stuff, I try and write it down, but occasionally I will obviously forget about it. I'm not one of these editors that watches throughout the whole video, because I'm not sitting for 2 hours and listening to my own voice. As much as I'm answering people who are more interesting than me's questions, I still just don't want to hear my voice. God, there we go. Anyways, it's nice to see that the microphone and everything appears to still be in tip-top order. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a stream later on tonight. I honestly, I don't want to say anything because I still haven't really decided, but you know, if I've still got wind in my lungs and I'm not just on Discord for the rest of the night, as I probably will be, then maybe a stream later. As I said, probably stream tomorrow as well. I've said that about a million times, I apologise, but probably stream tomorrow. What time? Probably after about 7 o'clock, I would imagine, 7 PM, so that'll be about 3 PM for the rest of the guys around the world, so... Admittedly, that might be a bad time for stream, just because I don't think anyone's really around. But, yeah, I mean, totally. If my internet works as well as it is working, because, I mean, this was just a spur of the moment thing doing the stream. I was like, you know, I went on speed test and I was like, oh, my internet's actually looking kind of good today. Maybe I should just stream. And I was like, you know, I've got a bunch of endurance races to do. May as well stream those. Hopefully, this streaming thing can become regular, and then hopefully I can like get set up similar to Rhino, where he basically just streams all of his Let's Plays. And yeah, I mean, that would be something cool to do. Like a full Let's Play where I'm just constantly streaming. If I do that, I mean, it may be London Racer, which is pending for being my next LP. I think the LP, in case you're wondering, and this is subject to change, of course, but looks like it's going to be London Racer, Demolition Racer, and I don't know, I really want to start like one of the non-racing games. I've got like Grand Theft Auto or Halo. Both of those are pinned in for Let's Plays at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Don't worry though, I mean, Gran Turismo Let's Plays will return at some point. I've still got, actually, Forza Horizon 2 is also a big consideration for next LP, just because Horizon 2, it was my first game ever on my channel, but with Horizon 3 kind of almost sort of coming out shortly, or short-ish, in a couple of months, I think I would rather do the LP to that just a while before Horizon 3 comes out. So yeah, Horizon 2, I don't want to confirm anything, but this is what I'm thinking for now. I've just got to itch my nose, but there you go. I'm thinking Horizon, I'm thinking London Racer, Demolition Racer, and Horizon 2 in that order, potentially, and then after Horizon 2 I will probably do GT Concept. I still need to do Need for Speed Underground as well, how can I forget that? To be honest with you, Underground is probably my next big move, I would say, because I've got a plan 2, so I'll do the original Underground as well at some point. So yeah, that's a thing, fingers, that I'm going to do. Speaking of fingers, I'm going to do, we are coming up to the last lap with the Tom's Supra. We are currently 1 hour and 5 minutes in, so I was about accurate 1 hour and 7, actually no, yeah, about 1 hour and 7 minutes. This endurance is going to be, the entire video is probably about an hour and 10 maybe. Again, I'm still kind of, I'm interested to see what my Fingers thinks of the, I'm kind of curious to see what my upload speed thinks of 2 hour endurance races, because yeah, well, I still need to edit them yet, so maybe the render time will be pretty awful. To be honest with you, what I might do is edit and then go get pizza and then come back and finish, because yeah, that's probably going to take a while to render out, as this one probably will do as well, but there you go. I mean, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, I've just remembered. Cross your fingers for me, folks, because I really want to get the prize car that I want. And if I get the Evo 6, I am actually just going to throw the controller out the window and then throw Kaz out of the skyline, moving at high velocity, because oh, why did they have to put 2 prize? Oh, hey GT1. Oh god, no, I can't lose to a GT1, not now. I want to get 1 lap up on him. There we go. I am in front of the GT1. I'm being pushed by a GT1. I've got to change gear because of GT1. Oh no, the GT1 just out-dragged me to the line. Okay, let's find out what happened then. Okay, so I haven't got a lap on either of the GT1s. There's the 98 and the 99. For GT40, I had 1 lap on, the R390 2 laps, and the XJ2 22 laps. Okay, so there you go. In case you was wondering. There you go. Right. Anyways, that is the endurance race done. We get 350,000 credits. Yay! There we go. And of course, we've got a new car acquired. Let's hope that it's the car I want. Okay, that is the end of the special stage route 5 endurance. Let's go find out what our prize car is. Hopefully it's a good prize car. If it's not a good prize car, I'm not going to be happy. It is a... Oh, piss off. God damn it, this piece of cack bollocks. So there we go. That's car, that's race. Yay, game status. We're 86.75% of the way through. In the next episode, Laguna Seca, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go and drink some cyanide. Thanks for watching. That has been a real meal.